Hello, my name is Odessa and this is Odessa English. I'm posting a video about my hair routine. I often get lots of questions about my hair when I'm teaching English, and I think it's a good opportunity to share a little bit of my culture. So this video will be all about me retwisting my hair, and this is always, anytime I touch my head, it's always a reminder of me and my blackness. So I thought it was the perfect time to post a hair video to clear up your questions and celebrate Black History Month. I hope you enjoy the process. I'm going to be doing voiceovers and explaining what I'm doing as I go, but if you do have questions, feel free to leave it in the comment. I really do want to create a safe place for people to ask questions about my hair and maybe the differences it has from your own. Sometimes students feel awkward, like calling my hair or, asking what color I am. I'm a Black woman. This is afro hair. These are locks. You can talk to me about any of those topics without worry, as long as your intention is to inform yourself or get to know me. I have no problem with it. I'm really proud to have my hair being a connector to all of my ancestors. To start, I just first want to start by explaining what is on my head. This is hair. There's lots of different types of hair. Where I come from, a lot of people usually with darker skin have thicker hair and people with lighter skin have thinner hair. So that ties into a lot of course, racism and racial issues. And that's why I'm really, really protective and very proud of my hair. This specific hairstyle is called locs. Each individual strand of my hairstyle is a lock. So this is a lock, this is a lock. All together, they're locks. You might hear people use the word dread. I don't use that word. I think it's rude. I don't like when people refer to my hair as dreads or furthermore refer to me as a dread. Some people will literally be like, hey, dreads. I'm not responding. These are locks. You're going to see in the video where I wash my hair and I retwist it. The word retwist means for locked people, it means when you take your lock and you take the new growth, that's afro. And afro is when our hair is just naturally out, reaching to the sky and the big circle puff. That's an afro. Like this, like just the afro hair, and it keeps growing longer and longer away from the lock, and it's not like tight in the lock. Eventually you have to retwist it or do whatever you want to get it to get into the shape or the pattern that you want it to be in. I don't want to make a statement and talk for all Black people. Everybody's different, but some people have issues when non-Black people use Black hairstyles for fun, for trends, as a fashion. I don't think it's the right moment in time for non-Black people to be wearing hairstyles that are intended for Black hair, because a lot of times we're not respected when we do wear our hair. I can't teach English right now in Korea at all because they've said no headdresses. So for religious people, even if you're religious and you wear hijab, you're not allowed to work there. And if you have your hair in locks, you're not allowed to work there. And a lot of times people say locks are unprofessional hair. And if a white person goes in for a week and wears locks after their vacation to Mexico or whatever, nobody says anything to them. But I can't even get the job and my hair is like this. This is how I grow my hair naturally, and this is my natural hair. And it's just a level of understanding of our existence and understanding of our suffering. So when I see a white person or somebody who's just not Black, Asian, whatever, rocking like box braids or like bantu knots, like something super aggressively Black. And mind you, every culture has hairstyles. Like I've seen Asians with, the buns and the chopsticks or the hairpins. Like in African culture, we also have hair sticks. So there's lots of things we share. But when it's very obvious you're copying like a Black female woman, like, and you're specifically trying to look like them and imitate them through their hair, I don't recommend it. Our hair isn't accepted on our own heads yet. So it's very hard to see it accepted and being praised on other people's heads. Everybody has the right to live their life how they want to be. So like I said, like I'm not going to go with protests and have posters and be like, don't wear Black hairstyles, but be mindful of it and be mindful of the Black people in your life and what they would like to see from you to be respected, because I would not wear somebody's culture as a trend, and my hair is my culture. And if you're doing it and wearing it as a trend and you don't know anything about Black history, Black hair, specifically women's hair, you know how hard it is to be a woman in the world. We have to be pretty, we have to be this, and la 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 la. For Black women, that was extra hard to do because we didn't fit the standard of beauty, and other people of color didn't fit the standards of beauty. And a lot of our hairstyles turned into ways to, adapt to certain beauty standards through our own hair's ability. And yeah, I'm proud of that. And I don't really want to see other people who don't know any of that history just walk around with this as a trend. All right, that was my speech. Now, we can actually get to the fun part and you guys can see how I take care of my beautiful locks. As always, a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I hope you enjoy. So this will be the final look. I'm just showing you guys now so you can see what we're working towards. These are called Bantu knots, but I call them corkscrews because that's what my great-grandmother called them. And she did this hairstyle a lot, apparently. I think it's a great hairstyle. You can do it with locks and you can do it with just afro hair. It's perfect.
So right now, what I'm about to do is I'm going to deep rinse my hair, deep cleanse my hair. I've made a concoction out of simple household ingredients. I will make sure to take a picture and talk about them.
All right, here is that picture. We have apple cider vinegar, which you can also drink. It's perfect for a lot of things, and baking soda. When you put them together, they like react and explode. So make sure you have a lot of room for the explosion if you are mixing these ingredients together. Because, yeah, I did not do that and I made a mess.
I've put them into a spray bottle. My hair is getting longer and thicker. It's really hard to just wash it in the sink like a dish or whatever. So now I started spraying my hair. So I'm gonna go through and spray all of my hair, every little lock, and then I'm going to brush. A lot of people think you don't brush your hair, especially if you have locks, but it helps with lint, you know, little fuzzies that you get in your hair throughout your life, just living, putting on sweaters and things like that. My roommate has a cat, so definitely need to brush.
Okay, so this is the deep cleansing part. Normally you can just put the apple cider vinegar and baking soda into like a big tub of water or the sink and just soak your hair in there. But like I said, my hair is kind of getting longer, so now I just use a spray bottle and I spray root to tip and I just make sure it's all lathered. You can see like the white bubbly foamy stuff. That's the product, and it's lifting all of the dirt, all of the lint to the front of my locks, the top part of it, so I can like scrub it out. Okay, I just scrubbed-y-wubby-dubby-dubbed. That felt so good. You can see like the bubs. Ooh, can you hear that? Listen to that. Ooh, that's just baking soda. Ooh, that's just baking soda, apple cider vinegar, some hot water. But because I am a princessa, I have hot water here with lime. In Mexico or in Spanish, like lemon is the green one and lime is the yellow one, so I keep getting them mixed up out here. But this is some green limes, and I'm gonna soak my hair and my head in it for maybe like 10 minutes. Usually you want to keep this stuff in for like 10-20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And when you use the spray bottle, it's just as good as soaking your hair. Like spray bottle it, you know, scrub it of it for 15 minutes. It's good. But I think I just want to do both. It feels good to soak your hair. And I just really feel like there's nothing like a deep soak in warm water to just get everything out. Again, my hair is locked. It's locked. It's soft and stuff like that, but it's locked. Like things are deep within it, smells, energies. I like to just soak. Okay, I'm gonna soak my hair in this hot water and limes for about 15 minutes. And it's really important to have the water be hot so it can open up all of my hair follicles and let all the moisture in. Okay, stage 2 complete. I've soaked my hair. Ooh. Okay, so now the next stage will be to shampoo and then rinse out, and then I'll put my conditioner in and then rinse out. And then I will probably eat some food because I'm getting hungry. And then after that, I will start the retwist phase. That's when I'm actually taking each lock and twisting it again, retwisting, and then styling it somehow so that the twists that I make, they don't just unravel. Because my hair doesn't just lock right away, so I put it in a style so it can stay for a while.
and then get its shape, and then it'll start to lock. Because if I just retwist and leave it out like this, it'll unravel and it'll be pointless. So let me go do that. These are the two products I'm going to use to get my hair to do what I want it to do. I have a spray bottle and I have a gel I made. I made both of these myself. The gel is aloe vera gel, so it's just aloe vera plant mushed down into a gel. And then the spray is rice water and coconut oil. The rice water is made by just taking rice and letting the water soak with the rice for like overnight, a couple hours. You can also boil the water with the rice in it and then pour the boiled hot rice water into a jar and let it cool and then use it like that. But as long as you spray your hair, that's the main goal, because like I said earlier, afro hair and usually the more thick and curly it is, the more moisture it needs. And you don't want to retwist dry hair because you'll damage your scalp, your hair, and you could break off your hair and your locks. You never want to retwist on dry hair. So throughout this video, you can see me like spray bottling all the time. I am essentially taking one lock at a time and spinning it in a circle. That's what these corkscrews are. You can see here I have a lot of free hair, a lot of afro hair, new growth. It was kind of stressful, but you know, I'm happy to be able to touch my hair freely like that. I don't have that much hair out anymore, so it's nice, but dang, that was stressful. And to put that into a retwist was a little nerve-wracking, but I did it. These are the final locks. You can see the motion I use is called palm rolling. I put the spray in, then I put the gel, and then I literally roll the lock between my palms and spin it until it's nice and tight. And then I start from the bottom, the base of the lock, and I wrap it around itself. And then when I get to the end, I tuck the end underneath the bottom loop. And that's it. That's how I do the little buns, bantu knot, corkscrews, whatever you like to call them. Ooh, look at my face. I love this hairstyle because not only does the hairstyle look cute itself, but in a couple of days, in a week, when I take out the knots, I'm gonna have lots of curly hair, and it's like another hairstyle. So I love it. Yay, yay. If you guys like this video or have any questions about my hair, do leave something in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Happy Black History Month.